Welcome students. This is Jaideep Manocha, Associate Professor, Department of Information Technology, RA College of Engineering and IT. This video is for final year Information Technology branch. Subject is software testing and validation. In this video, we are going to consider design and architecture of software test automation. So let us start. So in the last lecture, we studied about software test automation, definition, scope, and the skills required for software test automation. In this lecture, we are going to consider that what will be the design of software test automation and what architecture can be there. So you can see on this slide some components are here. First is external modules, scenarios and configuration file modules is the next one. Next is test cases and test framework modules, tools and result modules, and last one is report generator and matrices modules, which is the final component. So you can see also here in this diagram that how these components will interact with each other. Okay, you can see here in the diagram. Now we will discuss each and every component one by one. So the first component is external module. Basically two types of external modules are there in automation. First is TCDB, you know better. You have studied about this in the last lectures. It is fully known as test case database. Second one is DefectDB, that is defect database. You know that in test case database, everything is available related to test cases. That means when they were finalized, when they were executed, what were the things related to each and every test cases. So basically in this TCDB, both kind of test cases are available, manual or automated, but we will talk about only automated test cases in this lecture because we are talking about software test automation. So here you can see in the figure, in the last figure, that interface shown by the thick arrows. You can see again, you can see here, there is a thick arrow which is showing the interaction between the test case database and the automation framework. It is only for automated test cases. Why? Because manual test cases do not need any kind of interaction. Okay, now we talk about the defect database, that is test engineers have to submit the defects of manual test cases, but for automated test cases the defects will be automatically submitted by the framework itself. That's why we have given the diagram of framework here. Now we talk about the next design component, that is scenario and configuration file modules. So students, basically what scenario means, I know that you have studied it in the last lecture, but we will define it again. Basically scenario is a kind of information which is telling you that how to execute a particular test case, and configuration file will contain the technical things like set of variables that are used in automation. So main important thing is configuration file. So whenever a test case will run on the state of variable on some particular conditions, the values of variables in the configuration file will be changed. Why? So that we can achieve the different kind of execution, different input and different output, and the various states related to that variable. Okay, so these modules are there. Those are related to scenario and configuration file modules. Next one is test cases and test framework module. So again, what is a test case? Now we define only automated test case. Automated test case is a test case which is taken from test case database and framework is going to execute. That means test engineers are not having any concern with manual test, automated test case. Only they are having concern with manual test cases. So the test cases that are picked by the framework for execution are known as automated test case. And what is the test framework? Basically, it is going to combine two things, that what we have to execute and how we can do that. Okay, so when we talk about both the things, when everything is available, that these are the things we have to execute, and this is the way by which we can execute or do this. So when we combine both the things, we get the framework. So students, the framework will pick the specific test case that are automated from TCDB and then picks up the scenario and then executes the both. So basically frame is the core of automation design, and it is developed by the organizations mostly and they can also buy a framework from any technical vendor, any suitable vendor. Okay, so now the next one is tools and result modules. So very important modules are these. When framework will perform its operation, then you may require some tools. As for example, you know about some tools like build tools, runtime tools. Let's say when test cases are stored as source code files in TCDB, then they need to be extracted, and you also have to compile them. So the tool that will be used here is known as build tool. Okay, so you can also consider runtime tool and other utilities because it may require. So a lot of tools are there. Those may be our requirement, and we have to put in our framework. The tools are packet simulators, login simulators, machine simulators. Packet simulators are related to your IPv4 packets. These are basically used for IP purpose. So these tools we can use. So students, when a test framework executes a set of test cases with a set of scenarios for the different values provided by the configuration file, then the results for each of the test case along with the scenario and the variable value have to be stored so that we can analyze it in our future, and we can take the action. So the results that come out of this run by the test framework should not be overlapped with the results from any kind of previous test. This is very important factor, and you have to take it in mind. Clear? So this is all about tools and result modules. Now we talk about the final module, that is report generator modules or generation of the metrics modules. Those are related to your reports. Once the result of test run is available, then the next step is, now what you will do based on the measurements, you will convert these reports into some matrices. Basically a very costly and time taking effort. So it is required for a better and fine product, but you know that. So if we are not doing this, then we cannot get a good product. So it is a part of automated design. As for example, you can take example of some reports like customized reports and technical reports. So when we talk about the customized reports, then these are something different, and technical reports are fully different. There should be customized reports like executive is giving its report, okay, which is giving a very high level of status. Technical reports are the reports, those are giving moderate level of details for test runs because they are fully technical reports. They are not in these reports we cannot consider the other concepts. Like you want to consider any human concept or human factor, then you cannot involve it in the technical report. This is fully technical. So for these reports, there is a basically we have a module. You can see the last line, report generator module. So report generator is basically taking inputs and preparing a formatted report. That means you have some reports, and this module will take these reports as input, and this module is going to format it, and after formation some matrices will be there, and formatted output will be there. So periodicity of the reports can be daily, weekly, monthly, or any milestone report that is fixed by the organization or the senior management. So that depends on the needs of the multiple constituents, and thus provide the significant returns to you. So this is again a very important module that is used in the software test automation. So these are 4 modules. So all these modules are very important. Each and every module should be there. If we are lacking in terms of any one module, let's say information regarding one module is not there, then obviously the product will not be fine. So when we talk about the design and framework, these all 4 modules are very important. Okay, so this is about the design and framework. In our next lecture, we are going to study about the generic requirements for test tool and framework, and we will take the matrices and measures into account. Till then, thank you.